Curiosity, for me, is about recognizing your passions and following them wherever they take you.
Creative director, photographer, designer. I want to know, what's been the driver in your career? What's been the driver? Has it been curiosity? Has it been opportunity? What's been the common thread?
It ends up being a little bit of both, doesn't it? Curiosity and passion is at the core, I think, for everything. Someone was asking me this morning, actually, about how everything I'm doing today, like how it happened. When was my big break? And there isn't a big break. It's just a lot of little tiny ones. So when you try to do something that you really want to do and it works, that's a break for me. And that's been this pattern for me my entire life. And curiosity is an important part of that, because I see something I want to know more about or I want to try, and I go after it. I'm teaching myself as I go. And I think that's what curiosity is wanting to know more and learning about it, going after it, digging as much as you can for everything that you can get about whatever that topic is.
You're not afraid about labels. You're not afraid about reinventing yourself or what people might think, or what is Dan in this incarnation.
I actually feel like I am pretty terrified a lot of the time about what people will think of the things I'm trying. I'll try them anyway, but I've become more conscious the older I get of how weird it is to just try things and experiment and take risks. You have to just do, even if you're terrified. And this is something I'm still trying to learn and get better at. I say yes to a lot of things because that's part of the way it all works, is that when an opportunity presents itself, say yes. Don't overthink it. Don't question it too much. If it interests you, if your initial response is, "Oh, that could be cool," then try it.
One area that you've carved out a bit of a name for yourself is social media, in terms of you've got a great profile on Twitter and Instagram. And I'm interested to know, in terms of having that presence and profile on social, how has that enabled you to be curious in different ways? How has that given you a license to be curious?
I think my answer is going to be really topical for this, but it's true. The reason that I'm on any of these networks is because I'm curious about them. I've always been an early adopter. I've been playing around with tech and the web, and that overlap of those two things, and design especially, for 20 years. Instagram, it was an app and a network, but I played with it because it was an app. I was a beta tester because I knew some people who were already testing through the design world, and they got me on. And it was just because I was curious. I want to see how these things work. I've been on Twitter since late 2006, right? Like, that's a long time now, right? And it was just because here was this thing, it looked cool. I wanted to see how it works, and kick it, bend it, twist it. And I think that's kind of just why these things have worked well for me, because I want to play with them. I want to see where they break, where they bend, how they work. And I want to try and help along the way to figure out how to make them work better. Every network I use, I think I somehow have a relationship with the people who make it. Whether it happens before or after, it doesn't really matter, because that's what's important to me, is finding out how things work. And that's the essence of curiosity, in a way. And for me, that leads to good things, and I just have to trust that.